juh0. The voice suppression is cutting out my voice, so it's ruining the transition. But take it away, juh0, please.
I can't. Sorry. uh, uh, hi, my name is juh0. Welcome to Alisa. I want to preface this. 1 year ago, not 2 years ago. It was 1 year ago that Wolfenstein did tech check for my SGDQ run of Alisa. And now I'm doing Alisa on Midwest Speedfest. Okay, I need to calm down. Okay, so when I ran this game on GDQ, you don't see the words developers cut because the developers cut actually came out October of last year. So there are stuff that changed in the game. First of all, there's an ending, or like there's 3 endings, I would say. Second of all, there are enemies, new enemies as well. And then thirdly, there's cosmetics as well, but we're not gonna be using any kind of cosmetics. It's basically like the same run, but a lot faster, I guess. But yeah, anyways, time will start when I actually hit no on this screen right here. It says auto aim. We're gonna say no in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. By the way, I love Wolfenstein, by the way. Thank you for the intro. But basically what Alisa is that this game is like a Victorian, like no, sorry, the mansion is a Victorian mansion. Wow. This game actually takes place in like fantasy land France or Belgium, around there, because they speak like Belgian, or I think Flemish. Is that what it is called? Flemish and French. And a lot of English as well. So basically we are in like fantasy land France or Belgium, and we are playing as Alisa, and Alisa is a top secret agent that together with her buddy, I forgot what's his name, Jean, Jean, John, is out to actually get some guy who actually stole blueprints from the top level elite leader, and we are trying to find where this person is at. Basically, we go to this area or this town right here and try to interrogate people to find where this thief went to, and we come into this house. Basically, this house is just a very old house where this old man lives, and this old man doesn't have a job, so rip him.
Yes, exactly.
He tells us that there is a guy who actually came into his house for tea, and then he went into the forest inside. So
what do you do during the journey?
yeah, we are gonna chase after him because he has blueprints for top secret stuff that the elite leader of whatever this fantasy land is has. But yeah, basically this game is like Resident Evil. If you ever play Resident Evil, this is like the same thing. Very PS1-esque kind of graphics as well, and controls as well. I'm playing in a mouse and keyboard, if I can actually move, thank you. So I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. You can play this game on controller as well. Doesn't matter. I'm playing this game on 10 controls and not modern controls, because modern controls kind of it's kind of icky with my mouse and keyboard, so I'm not doing that. You can probably use it on controller. I think it's a little bit faster, but I'm still gonna be using 10 controls anyways. But yeah, we're gonna be running into this forest right here. Wolfenstein, if you wanna just do you have any messages, or do you have anything to say right away? Because I know you have a lot to say. You have a lot of leeway.
I want to say that juh0 is a good friend, and I'm glad that they enjoyed my introduction.
Yeah. But yeah, Wolfenstein was my tech person when I did SGDQ, and it's very surprising that he is my host for my run. So I'm hoping that you actually learned a lot about this game. Smile?
No.
If you look, no? You were my tank person last year. How do you not learn anything from this now?
It's been a year. It's been one really long year.
True. Anyways, we see the guy actually run into this area right here. There's a gazebo, and oh no, there's 3 monsters that's just trying to kill us right now. That's gonna suck. Anyways, we get dragged down, and we are gonna be starting off with Alisa. There you go, Alisa. As I was saying, the game doesn't really change a lot from developer cut to, and the version that I ran at SGDQ. So there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be very similar to the run. But yeah, right now we are in a costume that resembles like Alice in Wonderland. We get a key and a gun, and then we are gonna be meeting our first enemy right here, which is like a doll, porcelain doll, I would say. We're gonna get out of there, and then we are gonna be doing some objectives. The first place, or like, because this place is a Victorian mansion, there's like a lot of stuff that's going on in the Victorian mansion anyways. So there's that. We have to go into like a couple different areas. Let me actually take a health kit right here, just to be safe. We're gonna go into like a few different areas in the game. One is like a circus kind of area. The other one is gonna be like a garden area. But we are gonna be going into there like later. But there are a few things that I had to take note of during like the first couple of parts in this game. One is that there's ammo routing for this game, and there's also money routing. So money is used with, I want to say, tooth wheels? Yeah, tooth wheels. So money is used with tooth wheels, and it's like these small little cog wheels that you see around later on once I kill like an enemy. They are scattered around areas as well. They are also hidden in some other areas as well. Those are money for me to actually get bullets and a gun later on in the game. Basically, there's a how you say it? There's a merchant. Yeah, there's a merchant, and the merchant would actually give you some items for you to advance into the game. We're gonna be using only one item, or we're only gonna be buying one gun, which is like the Tommy gun or the M1. But yeah, other than that, the other thing that I had to take note of is ammo routing, which my ammo is very, very sufficient. Because right now I have a pistol at the moment, I have to really look for as much ammo as possible so that I can defeat the first boss of the game. It's very, how you say, hard to actually defeat the enemy, or like the first boss of the game, if you do not have any ammo, because once I oh my god, I can't even speak. Once I deplete all my ammo on this handgun, I would have to use melee, and melee is just me punching enemies, and it's gonna be bad. But yeah, anyways, what I did, like, for the whole time that I'm speaking over ammo and money, is that I took 3 blocks, and these 3 blocks are kind of like the keys to actually go into the first part of the game. Also the first boss of the game as well, which is the funhouse. So I'm gonna be going towards this door right here. Just gonna be pulling out these blocks, and then spell the word fun. If you also put the word UFO in there, there's nothing that's gonna happen. There's no Easter egg. Although I really would like to have an Easter egg where you just put the word UFO, and then a UFO would actually come down, but like, nope. Anyways, picking up more ammo, and then we are gonna go into the funhouse. But before I go into the funhouse, there is also one more obstacle that I have to go towards, which is these pendulums. And these pendulums are really painful. If you actually get hit by one of them, you lose like half of your health. This is also a really good time to showcase this. Welcome to the funhouse. Funhouse is a really beautiful place. As you can tell, there's enemies riding their tricycles around, and I need to... Ooh. Wow, I'm getting hit like a lot, and I'm wasting a lot of my health, which is not really good. Anyways, we're gonna go into the operating room. Do that. Once this doll opens its mouth, there's a birdcage key. I need to take coins as well. As I mentioned, cogwheels in this game acts as currency, and that is currency for us. Anyways, I'm gonna be shooting these enemies right here. I don't know what they're called. They're called like tricycle dudes for me. So I'm just gonna kill them and then run towards this door. So I have 13 cogwheels at the moment, or tooth wheels as they're called. And these currency will be actually used for later on with the merchant. Now we gotta get into this maze. I'm gonna be pulling and pushing boxes. And Wolfenstein, do you have any messages so far?
I would like to share 3 revelations that just came to mind. One, it is telling that we went from a Resident Evil prototype game to a game that is heavily inspired by Resident Evil. 2, it is not for you, but for us here in Minnesota, the great state of Minnesota in the United States. It is still Friday the 13th.
Oh, it is Friday the 13th, yeah.
And 3, looking at our schedule, we're currently in the horror game block.
I forgot that I'm actually starting off the horror game block as well, so there's that. So yay, horror games! There's gonna be cool runners actually coming up pretty soon as well, like Schmumbler and Abby. I think is Astrid running as well? I don't remember.
I do not see Astrid on the list. I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, I remember Schmumbler and Abby because they are on my Twitch team as well, which is the Clock Tower Twitch team. And we do a lot of horror games, and it's pretty cool to actually showcase a lot of the people in you know, the Clock Tower Twitch team onto marathons like such as Midwest Speed Fest. So yeah, other than that, my objective now, because I had to unlock the boss level of this game, is to actually collect party hats. And basically, I had to collect 3 party hats in order for me to unlock the first boss level of this game. I need to actually take note about the planets as well, because the planets might hit me. I'm just gonna stop right here for a bit. There we go, and then just go forward. So yeah. MBZ is also running. Okay, cool. I hope it's guild though. I wish it's guild. I don't remember if it's guild, but I hope it's guild. But yeah, picking up a little bit more ammo, and then I'm getting out of here. There's a monkey. I'm hoping to. Okay, cool. There you go. He did a swipe, which is a really good action that I want him to do. It's kind of RNG whether or not he would do like another action, which actually does hit me. But yeah, the way to avoid him is just to actually go in between the chairs. It's very hard to even do so. Go around him, and then you don't get damaged at all. But yeah, we got the last of the party hats, and then oh no, the doll actually gets out of its cage. Now I want to say this real quick. During my GDQ run of this game, I did say that, oh, what will happen when the big mommy doll actually gets out of her cage? Basically, it's nothing. Well, in this version of the game, she actually chases around you, and you can't really kill her. So if she actually comes out during this run, you would totally tell. But yeah, anyways, this is the boss fight, or the boss level of this game. We had to collect all these 3 party hats, and I had to put them in a specific order in order for me to unlock this boss level. And the boss level is actually a surgeon, if I'm not mistaken, who went psychotic. His name is Pierre Edmonston, and we had to attack him. This is going to be very RNG, so I'm gonna hope to commentate as much as possible while actually doing this thing. So actually, I'm gonna be backing out and then shooting with all my bullets, and then hoping to God that the red punching gloves do not hit me at all, because this is very RNG. As you can tell, I'm really far back, and the hammer is not hitting me at all. The hammers aren't hitting me at all. But the punching gloves are gonna hit me if, you know, RNG sucks. And I'm gonna hope that RNG is not gonna suck. Okay, now Edmondson is gonna come out right here, and I'm gonna try to aim at him. And then shoot him from afar. 7, 8, 9. That's actually a good fight! Wow! Very good RNG, very good fight. I have a lot of bullets left. Good. Cool. Okay, so that's the fight. And we get a clock, if I'm not mistaken. That clock will be used later on. But yeah, we are gonna go into another level of the game, which is the water level. So the water level is kind of cut off at the moment. You can't really go anywhere other than here. So we're gonna go back to the funhouse and actually do some additional objectives into the game, because you have to collect more keys in order for you to progress into the game. So we're gonna do that anyways. Okay. I do want to mention about this as well. I am using manual aim and not auto aim. There is a difference between manual aim and auto aim, as you can tell. So manual aim allows you to get more coins than auto aim, because the devs was like, oh yeah, if you use auto aim, you're a big baby. And they literally give you like a handicap. So the handicap is that, like, oh yeah, you're using auto aim, but you're not getting a lot of coins along the way as well. So the dev was like, hey, we should actually, oh god, I'm going the wrong way. We should actually put in manual aim instead, so that people could get more coins. So I'm using manual aim for that, and it's easier for me because I ran this game before, and I ran this game without auto aim. So there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna go into this area right here. Hopefully I can actually avoid this guy. There we go. And then we are gonna go into a grandfather clock, if I could actually do that. Yeah, in this room there is a grandfather clock right here. I'm gonna use this device right here, the pulse meter, and then look at the first 3 numbers. 3, 4, 1. Wolfenstein, please help me remember that. Thank you very much.
What?
Never mind. 3, 4, 1. I will remember that. But yeah. Anyways, you have to memorize like a 4-digit number, but because of process of elimination, I had to memorize only 3 numbers. The dev was actually really shocked when I talked about this. He was like, 3 numbers? I thought you had to memorize 4. I was like, yeah, but because you have it in process of elimination, I can actually go through numbers. Oh god, this is actually bad RNG. Yeah, that's the mother doll, as you can tell. And that's a new addition into the developer's cut of the game. Anyways, 3, 4, 1, and then process of elimination. There you go. Now I have to kill this clown. This clown's annoying. He hit me. He hit me again. He hit me so many times. No way. I'm gonna I guess reload and heal up, I guess. Healing up is fine, but also at the same time, I do bullets, but whatever. Here we go. Alright, so I had to kill this clown because any kind of enemy that that is killed will give currency. And the currency they drop depends on how big or small or how tough the enemy is. So the tricycle people actually give me like about 3 hoof wheels, while the clown actually gives me 6. So I need a lot more coins for that later on to actually buy the weapon. And then because I got what do you call it? Clock pointers, I can actually go back to the grandfather clock and actually put in the clock pointers and then put it to 810. So the reason why it's 810 is because if you look in the room, there's 8 small sheeps and 10 big sheeps. So they made it to 810. A lot of people actually confuse this puzzle with 850. The dev was like, huh? Why are people so confused with 850? I'm like, because you put it as 10 big sheeps. Maybe people would think of it that way. But yeah, once that's done, I have an I key, and the I key is going to be used for the next couple of rooms that I'm going to be going to later on. I need to have this guy, like, There we go. What? No way he hit me. That monkey's bad. Anyways, we're gonna get out of the funhouse, but we are gonna be coming back to the funhouse later on in the game because nearing the end we have to pick up one more item in order for us to escape this whole Victorian mansion. But yeah, the whole gist of this game is to actually escape from this mansion while actually finding out the person that's behind who took the top secret blueprints plan or whatever it is called. But yeah. Also, for each like enemy that we kill, or like for each boss that we kill, a lot more enemies actually spawn inside the mansion. So as you can tell, there's a lot more enemies that spawned inside the mansion, like that guy who actually almost shot me. So there's that.
You were
anyways,
Astrid before, and Astrid just donated $5 and says horror block.
Horror block. I love horror block. Horror block is great. I run a lot of horror games as well. Anyways, we pick up a T-handle, a T-crank, I would say, and we're gonna go to one of the places which needs the T-crank, which is a generator. Is it a generator? I don't remember, but it's kind of like a generator, anyways. That is also the place where I get the final few tooth wheels for the gun that I'm gonna be buying sooner or later, which is right in here. Take it, there you go. And then I'm gonna be using the T-crank for here, or T-handle, whatever it's called.
Let's see what's wrong.
And then we're gonna go into the what do you call this? A generator? Machine? The weird
Furnace?
powered furnace, probably. I don't even know, but yeah, it's like a machine.
This thing seems unstable.
Also, totally nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen inside this generator kind of machine. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Uh-oh. Alright, so the walls are kind of caving in, or they're like closing in. We have to do this puzzle right here. This is a very Resident Evil-esque puzzle as well. Very easy puzzle. There we go. And then we get out of here. Woo! Also, very cool line right here. Oh my gosh, it was almost a sandwich. Reference to the Jill sandwich in Resident Evil. We almost got Alisa sandwich.
This run is making me hungry.
But yeah, right now we are gonna go into this area right here. Pull this lever. This should open up the gate to the next part of water, the water area. And we are gonna be going towards the merchant of the game, which, funny enough, right here, it's a hand puppet.
Welcome.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, so I need to buy stuff right now. I'm gonna buy this one if I'm actually right. Yes, I'm right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna be buying that weapon, and that's about it for this. And then I'm gonna be taking off my clothes, or taking off Alisa's clothes, I guess, because this part of the game is gonna be the swimming section of the game. Basically, if you were to wear the dress that Alisa's wearing, it's gonna weigh her down a lot. So we do not want that to happen, so we just take off her clothes, and it's easier for her to swim in the water section later. Anyways, I need to look at fish right now. Fishies! Okay. Please take note, Wolfenstein. 4 yellow, 1 blue.
Do you think that chimpanzees can, like, fly when no one's watching?
I forgot what's the number of the fish. Thank you very much.
What?
What? Anyways. What? Anyways, so the whole fish, the whole like red, yellow, and blue fishes are meant for another puzzle that's upcoming in the next couple of seconds as well, because right now I'm gonna get a fish key out of a piano, but with that, sorry, I had to memorize like what's the sequence or what's the password for this piano right here, which is 4 yellow, 1 blue. That's not 4 yellow, there we go. That was 5 yellow, I couldn't count. If I actually forgot about the sequence or like the password or the passcode, I would have to go all the way back to the toilet with the mirrors with the fish and actually recount them, and I don't want to recount them. Anyways, we're gonna go back down and actually unlock the second boss of the game, which is Edit Walu. It's French, and it just means drink water or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, there's like big ballerina ladies in that room just now, so yeah, we just actually got out of there. Before I actually go into the boss room for this area of the game, I have to go into this this part right here. This part is very like crucial, because over here you need to get a book, and that book would actually unlock a place later on to actually get a key. So we're gonna do this right here. Also, we're gonna say rip to Elrip Bozo, I guess. Elrip Bozo to Elise right here. So Elise is supposed to be like our co-op partner. If you actually save Elise, she would help you in boss fights. But because we kill her, she's gone. So Elrip Bozo to her. And then we get a book from her. And a few more tooth wheels that we also do need for ammo later on. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna go into the boss level of the game. Well, we're gonna get more mommy percent as well, because not only are the dolls very mommy-like, or like, how do you say this? The ballerinas very mommy-like. You got more mommy stuff that's gonna come around pretty soon as well. So yes, as I said, I heard the sigh from Wolfenstein. It's like, ah, oh, god damn it, juh0, why do you have to say this? But anyways, yeah, we're in this little swimsuit right here. We're gonna be on the swimsuit for the majority of the run, or like the last half of the run anyways. So there's that. And then we're gonna go into a maze. So yes, this is one of the reasons why I had to like take off the dress, because of this swimming section right here. I need to actually go into this part of the maze because I need to get more ammo. And then hopefully I don't get grabbed by one more green mermaid monsters. I'm gonna get grabbed anyways. It's okay. It's whatever. I hope I have health though. I'm pretty sure I have health. Yeah, there we go. I have plenty of health. Famous last words. I have plenty of health. Anyways, ooh, we got a very nice statue of like what seems to be an octopus lady. Is that an octopus lady? I don't even know what to call her. Squid lady, octopus lady. Gonna yoink the gold disc. Nothing bad is gonna happen, right? Right? Nothing's bad is gonna happen, right? Something's bad's happening. Oh no! So apparently, Edith right here is a boss, and we have to defeat her right now. So if I could actually point my pistol on her, that would be great. She did the first move, which is great. She wants, it's good for her to come towards you because, you know, coming towards us is actually better, as you can tell. Here you go. Now she comes towards us again, and now she's trapped. So I can actually point the, ooh, please don't. I need to readjust myself. Please don't. There we go, cool. We're gonna try to point the, oh god, this might be really bad. Oh, this might be really bad. Gonna point the Tommy gun at her head. Headshots actually deal more damage, like in any kind of FPS games, and then she is dead. I thought I would screw myself up right there because of the damage that I gave to her, But apparently I have a lot of ammo, which is fine, totally fine. And yeah, we are done with the second boss of the game. And I didn't even take damage at all. But yeah, this is one of the cheese strats that you can do when you're playing this game, which is to trap her in a corner and just, you know, shoot her in the head until she dies. Anyways, we're coming up to the third section of the game, which is the garden area. And the garden area is it's a big maze. I will talk about it later when I get to it, but before that, I need to actually get the key for that garden area. So I need to go into this store right here, and then we need to go all the way back to the library because we have a book, and we need to put that book into the shelf. One thing I need to mention as well, when I did this run in like previous marathons, like SGDQ and I think Indie-thon, yeah, Indie-thon, I mentioned saying that, oh yeah, you can't really do like a trick that would actually give you the key instantly. But because of people like Farloon actually found out that you can do it another way, I'm gonna do it the other way instead. So I'm gonna go into the shelf right here, gonna go to this book, and then hold up so that this book actually comes up, and then I get the key immediately. When I did this run in SGDQ 2022, I had to rearrange the books, and it's a really pain in the butt to do so. Anyways, we got this new new puppet right here, which is Pierre. Pierre, we're not really gonna be using him at all. Yeah, we're not gonna be using him at all because Pierre is not really that useful in the run. So yeah, we're gonna buy ammo from Hole, and then we are on our way towards the garden section of the game. So yeah, I needed to avoid this guy. There you go. At least I didn't get shot. Oops. Tricky. There we go. Alright, there's one more ammo box right here, which I need to pick up. Alright, one more ammo box, and then we are off to this garden section, which is like a big maze. Also, this enemy is new, which is like a mosquito type, fly type enemy, I would say. This one is very new, and he's very annoying. I don't like him a lot, so I don't know why the dev actually added this. It's so annoying, but sure. It is what it is. You can totally tell how annoying he would be when I come out from here, and then he's gonna chase me around, which is really bad. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna give it to Wolfenstein right now. Do you have any messages or anything you want to say about the game? Or even, like, anything at all? I don't know.
Sure. You're watching Midwest Speed Fest Fall Frenzy, a 4-day family-friendly charity speedrun marathon supporting One Iowa. To donate, go to donate.midwestspeedfest.com or type !donate in chat and follow the link. And don't forget to put your donation toward one of our incentives. To add your donation to an incentive, scroll to the bottom of the donation page and click Add Incentives. Then pick an incentive on the left, mark your choice if it's a bid war, and select Add. For a list of incentives, type !incentives in chat.
More. Need more. We have a lot of filler.
Alright. Midwest Speedfest Fall Frenzy is raising money for One Iowa, a charity organization that advances, empowers, and improves the lives of LGBTQ Iowans statewide. It is extremely important, now and always, to support LGBTQ individuals, especially in underrepresented and overlooked areas such as Iowa. You can donate directly to One Iowa by typing !donate in chat, or by going to donate.midwestspeedfest.com. Additionally, One Iowa is a 501c3 organization, meaning your donation is tax deductible if you live in the United States. And furthermore, means your employer may match your donation.
What do you think about this game? Because, you know, you have seen this game before, I'm pretty sure, right? Haha.
I mean, I was actually quite surprised about how similar it is to Resident Evil. It's like practically a love letter.
Yeah, I always tell people that this game is like Resident Evil mixed with Alice in Wonderland because, you know, this game is so Alice in Wonderland-like. And it's really, really fun to actually play. Like, it's quite affordable when you buy this game, and I really, really do like this game a lot. The death is always very funny as well. It's a one-person death, if I'm not mistaken, alongside with his wife as well. So, yeah, if you want to check this game out, it's on Steam. Alisa by Casper Crows. Anyways, we're gonna come towards the final part of the whole maze, and then we're gonna go into the third boss of the game. I need to heal up pretty soon as well. Basically, what I wanted to say is that, fun fact is that the voice actress for this next boss is actually done by Susie Hunter, or the Sphere Hunter. If you do know about her, she actually does a lot of Resident Evil type videos as well. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing a little bit of her as I do this boss fight, and this boss fight is really difficult. If I die, it's gonna be really bad, and so I do want to mention about this as well. If I die in this game, I go all the way back to the start. Fortunately enough, I have save files, so if I actually die in the speedrun, I do have save files for me to actually use. And yeah, hopefully I don't die. That's all I can say. Hopefully I just don't die. But yeah, we're just coming up. Oh, hopefully. I also need to commentate while I actually do this fight as well, which is really hard for me to do. Why don't I have anyone to commentate? Please. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go into the boss area for this game, or this area. And this is the, Isabella Flora. So, there's a key on her lap, and we're gonna take that key, but she comes alive. And then I have to aim it at her, and then back up for a bit. So, this is the whole sequence that I'm gonna be doing for this fight. And then once she gets tired, I'm just gonna reload in front of her. But yeah, basically I have to just do this in order for me to actually complete this boss fight. And this boss fight is super hard, as you can tell. Like, legitimately hard. Hopefully I don't actually miss any bullets as well.
No. I can't.
There we go, cool.
Let you say
That's actually really good. Alright, get her 2 wheels, and then we are getting out of this boss area. If you actually play this game for the first time and, like, feel like, oh, juh0 just did it so easy, it's like, legitimately harder than it seems. But yeah, we have done Isabella Flora, and we are gonna go into the next part of the game, which is, wow, you hit me? How dare you? Which is the chapel. And the chapel is a very, secluded area in the game. You have to do a sequence of events in order for you to actually get into the chapel. Take this as like a Dark Souls kind of thing. If you ever play like Dark Souls 3, I think, you go into an elevator and then you go down, and then you can actually go back up, and then you go towards another floor just by returning to the same level as before. So we're just gonna be doing that as well. So there's that. There's an elevator right here. Oh, elevator, lift. Just gonna go all the way down. And then we're gonna be using the key that we got earlier, the right-hand key, just to unlock this door. And then we're gonna be using the right-hand key for a couple of different places as well, because this is almost like, I would say like we're 60-70% of the way done in this game. All I have to do afterwards is just get one more boss, and then yeah, that's about it for this game. But yeah, we're gonna go to the chapel right now. So, I'm also hoping to not get soft locked as well. If I get soft locked, that's gonna be a very bad thing. Because in one part of the game, there is like a big skip that I can do. And if I don't do that skip, it's gonna be really, really bad. So I'm hoping to not get soft locked as well. So I got the next medallion on this Pegasus looking statue, and then I'm gonna be going down and then going towards the other staircase. Yeah, I had to go to the other staircase just to actually put the medallions on. Okay. So the staircase right here, we're gonna go up, up, up to like 2 statues that I had to put the medallions on, and then yeah, we're gonna go into the chapel. The chapel houses a few enemies as well, which there's gonna be like 2 Pegasus looking machinery monsters, and hopefully I could actually you know, do this part well, because if there's something that goes horribly wrong, I have no control over that, because anything can actually go wrong in this game. Here we go. Past that soft lock, because the soft lock was there. Anyways, right in the chapel right here. Now you can see these 2 like weird Pegasus looking monsters. They have like weird machine gun like snout. We had to pass 2 of them. We passed the first one, and the second one is about to come pretty soon. I'm just gonna crouch right here, because crouching right here is actually good. And then hopefully I can actually sneak past him. There you go. This is the safe strat. In the past, we actually shoot a bunch of bullets and then pass this, whatever monster it is. But because of how the dev cut works, we don't do that anymore. It's very inconsistent now to do such. I don't know why is it inconsistent now. In the past, it's very consistent. Now it's very inconsistent. So the consistent part of doing this part is literally just crouching at the corner and waiting for the monster to actually go by. And then you can actually do this part. Anyways, we are coming up to the 4th boss of the game, which is the guy who actually stole the blueprints, which is Albertus. And Albertus is a very crazy looking boss, which, yeah, good luck. It's a real shooter. Basically I had to point my crosshair onto the guy anyways, and yeah, just shoot a bunch of bullets at him until he's dead. Hopefully I can actually, kill him, you know. Anyways, Wolfenstein, if you got anything to say, you can talk around here, because I have not a lot of time to talk, and I have a lot of time to focus.
Alright. Please consider subscribing to Midwest Speed Fest or Cheering Bits. All Twitch revenue we receive during this event will be donated towards One Iowa. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Simply go to your settings, then go to the Connections tab, and connect your Twitch account with your Amazon account to get Prime Gaming. Meaning you'll have 1 free subscription every month.
Still need to concentrate, sorry.
Midwest Speed Fest Fall Frenzy is being restreamed in Japanese by our friends over at Japanese Restream. You can find their channel at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream. We have
Oh my god.
marathons now, and we're very grateful for all the work that they do to bring marathons like ours to a larger audience.
Just gonna say this right here. Arigatou gozaimasu to the Japanese restream. Konbanwa, ohayo gozaimasu to them, because it's like literally 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning, as I am at that time as well. But yeah, basically we have killed Albertus, and Albertus tells us that there is a bomb that we are gonna be making. So I have to pull out my phone right now, because pulling out my phone really is helpful. Because this next part, the game, or the run, requires me to actually take a photo of a sequence of numbers, and then later on put that into use for a pattern code like thing. But yeah, right now I'm gonna be going towards this part of the game, using my right hand key. Here you go. And then I had to take a photo of these numbers real quick. There you go. Take a picture and then get out of here. So what what am I doing is that, oh god, scary monster as well. So what I did right there was take a picture of the order of candles that I had to light up later on in the game. But yeah. Other than that, right now we're just gonna try to make a bomb. I've already picked up one item along the way. We need 3 items. We need chemical A, chemical C, and a crank, if I'm not mistaken. So we have already gotten chemical A. We are gonna go and find chemical C right now. And chemical C is actually in the funhouse and the operating room. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be trying to avoid because hopefully... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna heal up. This is gonna be a good place for me to heal up because there's gonna be an enemy that spawns over here because I've already killed like way too many enemies in this game, which is this guy right here, and he's gonna be a pain in the butt if he actually shoots me, which he didn't. But later on the way back, he's gonna be shooting one more bullet at me for sure, and I have to avoid that. And like I said, if I get hit by the pendulums, that's gonna cost half of my health. And yeah. Right now, I'm gonna go back into the funhouse to the operating room. Here you go. Get this chemical C. And then go get one more health kit. I've been taking a lot of these health kits as well, so these health kits are gonna be very useful as well for like the final part of the game anyways. But other than that, fun fact, chemicals A and C are like Easter eggs to represent Casper, which is the dev of the game, or the creator of the game, and his wife Alisa. So yeah, there's that. That's a fun fact. He didn't want to name it A and B because it's very boring. Okay, cool. I deflected that one, which is really good. It's really hard to actually deflect the bullet because he shoots at like a straight angle, and sometimes you really get hit, and it loses a lot of health, like that. But yeah, anyways, we are gonna go back to the merchant once more. This is the last time we're gonna be going towards the merchant and actually buy a bunch of stuff in order for us to finish off this game. So I'm gonna... Oh god, I'm gonna buy a lot more stuff. There we go. If I could actually exit, there you go. We're gonna buy a lot of bullets, as you can tell. There's a lot of bullets right there. So yeah, this is the final part of the game as well. So fun fact again, the final boss is actually your friend / merchant Pole. So why is that? Is because basically the doll master or Pole actually gets the currency, and he's building up his own, like, I guess like energy or something like that, or like his charge, I guess, to actually defeat you. Let me actually look at this number sequence real quick. Oh god. That's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Cool. So I have to put them in sequence, and then this crank will actually unlock itself. Take that crank, and then we actually gonna go make a bomb. So yeah, what I meant to say is that like Pole is using up these 2 wheels that you get throughout the whole game, and he is building up his own like charge or energy to actually defeat you in the final part of the game. So basically, the more 2 wheels that you get throughout the game, the stronger he will be. But because I've bought like a couple of bullets and a gun only, basically he's kind of weak. So we can actually do this fight in the amount of bullets that we have in this Tommy gun right here. Anyways, this is the final part of the game where I'm gonna be using all the stuff that I got to build this bomb, and then we can commence on the final part of the game. Wolfenstein, what's my time at the moment, by the way?
I believe your time is right about 48 minutes exact.
48 minutes, okay, that's good. I put my estimate to 55 because I've been doing really well with this game so far. But yeah, anyways, this is the final part of the game. I want to thank a few people as well. I want to thank Midwest Speedfest for actually having me. do the run of Alisa. It's been a long time since I've actually done a run of Alisa in English. The last time I did a run of Alisa was actually in Japanese in RTA in Japan. So thank you to the RTA in Japan people for actually letting me run this game. Thank you to Swordfish as well. Thank you to people like Harima, Farloon, Three Peak, and a bunch of other runners as well. Anyways, this is the boss fight. I'm gonna show a little bit of the boss before we commence on the final part of the game. So we're gonna make the bomb right here.
Paul?
Uh-oh. Oh? What's happening? Oh no, the doll master! So that's this really creepy doll master right here.
Why are you trying to...
Also, fun fact again, the voice that you hear right now is actually the voice of the dev, which is Casper. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this boss fight right here. We're gonna be closing up the gates right here, and then we're gonna be doing the boss fight. This is basically the same thing as what I did with Isabella Flora, which is to run and then to turn around, and then when he gets like all tired up, I can actually reload during him just going down like that. Okay. And time's gonna come when the health bar actually goes all the way down. And time. That's it for Alisa. Very, very good run of Alisa. I think my time would be like about 50 minutes or so. But yeah, we get to escape from this mansion, and this is ending A, by the way. There are 2 more endings as well, and endings B and C. Basically what endings B and C are is that one of them is that, spoilers, you get to be the queen of the Victorian mansion, so you just stay in this Victorian mansion this whole time. The other one is that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you save the mother doll, and then, yeah, something happens. I don't remember. But this is like the usual ending for the game. If you played this game before, basically this is like the ending that you get when you play this game for the first time. So yeah. So that is it for Alisa. Like I said, I want to thank a bunch of people as well. Thank you to the runners of Alisa, like Swordfish, Harima, Three Peaks, Farloon, Igdices. Thank you to Midwest Speedfest for having me as well running this game. It was pretty cool running this game. Thank you to the restreamers as well, the Japanese restreamers as well. Arigatou gozaimasu. And yeah, I can show a little bit of the last part of the game as well, because I think we have a little bit of leeway time. But yeah, basically, she gets out. I did mention about this. I thought it was a dream. The time when I ran this game on GDQ, I said like, oh yeah, the ending of the game is like a dream. It's not really a dream, I think. I think it's basically like the start of the game, I think. Or like a horror part of the game. But yeah. Basically the ending is that you reunite with your partner Jean. I said Jean because, you know, the English saying for Jean is Jean. But it's Jean. Oh no, he didn't swallow his food pick this whole time. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, yes. But yeah, we wake up, or she wakes up. It's not really a dream, but also at the same time, this is like mostly like the beginning of the game as well, where she actually goes and find the person who actually steals the blueprints. Yeah, you kill the person who stole the blueprints anyways, and then you get out of the mansion by just killing the final boss of the game. So there's that. Yeah, it's a very beautiful game. I highly suggest playing this game if you really do like horror games, if you really like Resident Evil style games. This is one of those games that I really highly recommend to play. Made by one person as well. It's a very, very, very well-made game. There's also a lot of cool cosmetics that I couldn't really show off because, you know, a lot of them are loot. very lewd. But yeah, give this game a go. It's about $15 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, I really do want to see what's my time at the end of this game as well, because funny enough, they actually added an in-game timer because they saw me run this game at GDQ, so they were really inspired to add an in-game timer at the end, which
Way
is
to
here.
go.
There you go, 50-50. That's cool. Anyways, that's it for me. If you want to check me out, I'm juh0, or juh0rse. That's juh0rse. I stream a lot of horror games. I speedrun. I don't really speedrun nowadays, but I'm gonna hope to speedrun soon. And yeah, Wolfenstein, if you have any words.
I do not. Thank you very much, juh0, for your run. And with that, we are ready to move on. So thank you and have a good one, juh0.
Thank you.